Many on the meat, many on the meat, many on the meat, many on the meat, many on the meat. What is good, YouTube? This is Eli. I'm not Eli, but DK2RS here. And today playing the Elite 2K26 on Xbox Game Pass Cloud Stream. A lot of fun. We got the New York Knicks versus the El Paso Dogs. I finally got the jersey store, so random plus the ones that don't look so you don't see it. It's on my use only. But it was lagging, so that's why I didn't record yesterday. But now it's working. So let's play. Okay, let's play. Start the game.
Hi everyone, and welcome. We've got a special one for you, as tonight's action is part of the NBA Cup. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Ali LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania. Great to have you with us, Shams.
Great to be here, BA. Great to be here with you guys. I very much look forward to this.
We'll see if you say that when you're done with us here. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and then on Saturday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And for that game against the Magic, that one's going to be their 7th game of the season. Almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
Now, New York starting five. We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at the center, blocking down the middle. And for El Paso, Kyle Kuzma out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins at the point. So New York will...
I'll be right back.
get their first possession. And the decision by the Knicks to change their head coach this summer, Shams. A controversial move, to say the least.
Absolute stunner, because this team had really built an identity. They were just coming off a trip to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 25 years in New York. So can they continue to build on that culture under Coach Mike Brown? I'm told Mike Brown understands this Knicks job, BA. It's championship or bust moving forward.
He's a tough guy. It's a tough town. We'll see if the Knicks have another run in them. That one's good for two.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Here's Rollins. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And the Knicks with the possession here. El Paso getting their last shot to go. Offensive rebound. Porter against Anunoby. And then Porter with the...
I'm motherfucker for Beverly Hills to all back.
They're coming right at you. KPJ playing with intensity.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Rollins. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Bridges. El Paso getting their last shot to go. Hart with a screen on Porter. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Here's Rollins. And he banks it home with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, what with the lead. I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start.
Yeah.
And a busy summer for trade, Shams. What went into that frenzy of activity?
Yeah, only the Nets had significant cap space. That meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open. The teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bane trade in Orlando.
You feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
Yeah, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
Shams, you got to get all yourself
Come on.
charged up, baby.
They're ready.
And New York has possession. El Paso getting their last shot to go. Yep, that one's good.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes, and on that one, it's a drive.
On the wing, Porter. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Sinks it from distance.
This squad can't do anything wrong. They haven't missed one yet.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Here's Brunson. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Hart. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Here's Bridges. Outside Hart. Shot clock at 5. Over Kuzma. Outside Hart. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. So what's in it for them?
You know, BA, I'm going to tell you guys, because this is a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me, 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source, a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you meet someone. So me, I go every day to try to build the best relationships I can.
Hey, and let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining it is.
Back.
Here's Towns. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Pass to Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. 6 to shoot. And here's Robinson. It's hauled in by Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Here's Brunson. El Paso getting their last shot to go. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Outside Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Bridges has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here for El Paso. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Jang comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Prince is checked in for Porter Jr. And Green.
Just want to take the next ball.
Green is subbed in for Rollins. And a switch here also for New York. Clarkson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for El Paso. It's a 10-point game. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis. Because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. Looking at who's out there now for El Paso. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Knicks trail by 12. Brunson passes to Robinson. Double by Turner. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here's Kuzma. Yet to see a basket. Here he goes. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Oh, and Turner on the block.
Boy, Turner's such a strong rim protector. This guy has such a big-time impact on that end.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
So for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges comes in for Hart, and it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Towns passes to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Towns. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist from Towns.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA, and the thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm. And that's the risk reward that you play with as a general manager.
Here's Clarkson. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
El Paso leading by 10. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 7. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Sohan's checked in for New York. 56 seconds left in the opening quarter. Clarkson against Porter. Here's Robinson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. El Paso has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. El Paso moving it around. Clarkson against Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
At his core, Kevin Porter Jr. is out there to get buckets and light it up. And we've seen that side of him.
Keep Giannis up here. All on the energy side still like that. The all on the energy. Let me take it on the phone. 911 3 7 8 9 3 7 6 3 8.
Tonight. There's the double team with Porter. Sohan with the ball. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Knicks making a switch here. Substitution on the court. "11 seconds left in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo inside. Soft touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got 9 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Kevin Porter getting it done for El Paso. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back with you shortly. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for El Paso.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly.
I'm back.
Pass to Akporti. Back to Alvarado. Here's Akporti. Clarkson outside. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Turner.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
All right, Chubs, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone when your phone gives you that usage. Report. I assume that daily average is in double digits.
BA, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. So on the floor for New York, filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Cordy in at the four-man position. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back over to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Baseline jumper, and again it's El Paso.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Clarkson against Porter. Here's Clarkson. No good with a layup. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And Giannis with the dunk.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Clarkson against Porter. Screen by Robinson. Knocked loose. Jang in the post. He's against Bridges.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Shams, we've heard Commissioner Silver suggest that with the global audience for the game, team market sizes matter less to free agents.
For most players, it's about winning, and then secondarily, where they'd like to live. The financial aspect of market size is not as relevant as it once was. Money still does talk.
That might be one of the biggest changes in the game over the last few decades.
BA, you can win and succeed anytime.
Checked in for Turner. Jackson comes in for Jang. And it's Rollins in for Prince. New York also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Sohae. And it's OG Anunoby in for Clarkson. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. They get the rebound. Anunoby, Bridges outside. There's the double team with Porter. Just 4 to shoot. Anunoby passes to Towns. Puts up a deep three. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation? Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. And incredible! He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Pass to Towns. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Checked in for El Paso. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Rollins. Brunson is checked in for New York.
Yeah, I don't care about New York, I care about El Paso.
Towns against Trent. Out to the right wing. Outside Brunson. Deflected. The drive by Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Brunson against Jackson. Inside. Can they get it? And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Count it. His third and 5 attempts.
That, to me, is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, and there's the talent. Porter Jr., a highly skilled young player.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
A missing piece was their offensive rebounding. There were just way too many one-and-done possessions for them.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions. And getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
Here's Porter. Oh, he elevates for the slam. Jalen Brunson on the receiving end.
And how fun is it watching Porter Jr. punch it in, leaving no room for error on the drive.
And here are the Knicks. Brunson passes to Towns. Pass to Bridges. There's the double team with Porter. Clock at 6. Here's Towns. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Towns has got 8.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Yes, I have.
Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And this is why you can't let Porter Jr. get a lane, because he's going to run all over you.
Well, the Knicks shooting just 27% in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Ryan.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
The three. Fires in the triple.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Towns a screen on Jackson. Towns finds Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Ryan.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just disrespectful. If the D gives him a clear path to the hoop, he will take it.
Let's just say they were a little slow to react there.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Robinson. And no good. The dry spell continues. Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams, as always. It's hammers it home.
So nice. No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
Pass to Towns. Rebound by El Paso.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And he makes it. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
43 seconds left in the second period. Bridges down low, defended by Jackson. Bridges misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. A big group substitution here for El Paso. Turner, he's checked in for Ryan. Portis comes in for Trent. Kuzma's checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Rollins in for Jackson. And a switch here also for New York. Hart's checked in. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And yep, it's good. Brunson's got 6.
Folks, that is about Jalen Brunson's craftiness there. His footwork, the ability to be elusive.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's El Paso. Way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, thank you guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops, we're out running a little bit, and then we had great spacing against their zone. Listen, we started making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Looking at the Knicks, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the New York Knicks.
When your offense is too predictable, that allows other teams to anticipate and turn you over.
I agree with that in principle, Shaq. But even when they have tried to do different things, they've given the ball away.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
to the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. The efficiency is at an all-time high.
They've got Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the point guard position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Bridges. Blocked!
I'll tell you what, Kyle Kuzma has committed to being a better defender, and he sends that shot back.
Pass to Bridges. Second chance shot. That shot missing. And so it's Portis who brings up the ball for El Paso. And a strong finish with two hands.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
El Paso has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And then Portis with the dunk.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Down low. Portis on him. And there's Towns on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. And though it's early, let's take a look at the Cup standings.
Yeah, getting off to a hot start is really important in this tournament because there's so little margin for error.
So for El Paso, Sims, he's checked in for Portis. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Rollins. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. Right side Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hart's gotten his second bucket.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you, Brian.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare to free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. 13 feet out. Rebound by El Paso. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving in. Oh! He elevates for the slam. Jalen Brunson on the receiving end.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Back to Brunson. Off with the layup.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And stolen by Bridges. Here's Anunoby. Rebound by El Paso. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Well, the Knicks shooting just 37% so far in this one. Bridges against Kuzma. Bridges misses.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Antetokounmpo. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Josh Hart.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
Poke loose. To the paint. In transition, here they come. Sinks that one from the post. Porter's got 4 points this quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for El Paso?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Rebounded by Trent.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Trent's got a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Brunson finds Towns. Towns double team. Bridges passes to Anunoby. And rejected. Antetokounmpo with it. 33 points for him. And the big finish by Giannis.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Pass to Anunoby. Antetokounmpo with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And Giannis with the jam.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Bridges outside, looking to end the run. Here's Hart. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Hart's got 8. El Paso has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans have dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Oh, my goodness, Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
There's a minute 47 left in the third. Left side Hart. Sit out Towns. Pass to Anunoby. Hart with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Here's Towns. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 39.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
There's the double team with Porter. Back to Bridges. Brunson surveys. And he converts the layup. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Here's Trent. Oh, he jams it straight down. .43 seconds left in the third quarter. Bridges outside. It's Hart on the wing. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Bridges.
Come on, still.
New York needs to get off a shot here. Here's Brunson outside. Rebound by El Paso. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Bridges.
8, 7, 6.
Antetokounmpo outside.
4, 3, 2.
That'll count. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Coaches talk about ending quarters well. You cannot do it better than that.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. El Paso on top, opening up a huge gap. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
I'll be right back. I'm back.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. Now Alvarado. Outside Robinson. And here's Anunoby. Back to Towns. Here's Alvarado. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
Towns, left side. Down low. Robinson passes to Towns. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit 3-level score, and he's got it all working.
Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Porter's got 29 points. The Knicks shooting just 38% for this game so far. Robinson, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Clarkson passes to Robinson, and the shot goes down.
We know Jordan Clarkson is looking to score out of those sets, but this guy very capable and underrated as a playmaker.
The drive by Porter, and he banks in the layup. Porter's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
To the inside, here's Robinson. Second chance effort. Kicks it out Towns. Pass to Alvarado. New York working the ball around now. Here's Clarkson. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They could get anything to fall. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma off his feet now.
Rebound by El Paso. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the drive. Oh, okay then.
Yes, sir.
Living highlight reel. Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Alvarado outside. Towns a screen on Porter to the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Junior
Big
Porter,
effort
Kevin
from Porter down low. Getting past some contact into his shot.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Robinson. Can't get it to fall.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
For New York, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Clarkson passes to Robinson. Alvarado outside. Pass to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Clarkson missing.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Pass to Anunoby. Now Alvarado. He's guarded by Porter. Anunoby. Rebound by El Paso. Porter's got 6 rebounds in the game. And then Porter with the dunk.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Here's Alvarado. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And we're going to have a jump ball. When you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example, which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, PA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players got to also lead by example. Give me both types, PA.
They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up and try a new play call or something.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Clarkson with the ball. Antetokounmpo's there. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
The drive by Antetokounmpo.
That's bad right there.
Wow. Getting up and then throwing it down. Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Knicks shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Clarkson. Banked it in off the glass. Clarkson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Here's Porter. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Pass to Alvarado. Rebounded by Kuzma. Now here's Porter. Kuzma, right side. Good on the shot.
Now that's about intensity and focus by Kyle Kuzma. He refuses to be impeded.
Antetokounmpo against Clarkson. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Robinson. Rebound by El Paso.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Count it. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, BA. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Kuzma outside. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Robinson. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The full court prayer falls off target.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Kuzma with the double team. Back to Clarkson. Outside Robinson. Pass to Alvarado. A deep three. It's rebounded by Ryan. The three. That one's good. And so it's El Paso with the W. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
In the video, I think, so I'm going to go play. I'm going to play Blacktop and then that'll be it. No, I'm going to. No, actually, if we're gonna do that, oh, there's 5 versus 5, and do that. Full court, I'm going to 12. How about, yes, 19, yeah. That's for the ballers. I'll be LeBron. Okay, I'm gonna get Kobe Bryant, and then you get Jerry West. And again, LeBron James again. Okay. A J M K J L K L L L L 92, 97, 99, 99, 96, 88, 79, 86, 94, 97. Give me that. Give me that. Basketball, okay. Yeah, it said it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm still ain't winning. CPU AI. Boom! Three-pointer, Kobe. No, I wouldn't get him because he hasn't got a shot.
Where the ball stops, nobody knows. Misses it.
Go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Hit it with the quick cross. I'll take that. No stopping now. Unselfish play. Love that team connection. Here we go again. Another one. Who's cooking right now? Find him. That's all you. No credit right here. These guys are unstoppable.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20 points. Now win the game. Top of old school baller showdown from 2K 20, 21, 22, 23, and yeah, that's it. 24, and that's it. It's 25 days. And introduce them and you know, they're all being practice and things.
Stay there. Oh man, smokes the layup. He's got it going. He's got it automatic. Automatic.
17-4.
Go this way. We'll go back.
This could do it.
I love how everybody just comes out. Let's look at his highlights. Look at the onion chick. LUKADONCIC. Luka. Onion chick. LEBLRNJAMES. Kobe Bryant, KOBEBRYANT. No. LeBron James from the Cavaliers. Terrence Thomas from the Cavaliers. LeBron James Cavaliers. And that will do it. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. We will play next. And I'll see you in another video. DKTURS signing out. Deuces, deuce, 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 deuces, deuce, deuce, deuces, 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 mother trucker.